Over the last few years, we've been conducting research at the University of Queensland to understand the experiences of people with wireless microphone systems. So in that research, we've included adults with hearing loss, very importantly, we've included their families, and also hearing care professionals. And I think from that work, we're getting some great insights into the experiences of all those stakeholders in how you can get the best from a wireless microphone system. Almost all of them were using Roger systems, and I look forward to sharing those insights with you. When we asked adults with hearing loss and their families about their experiences of using the Roger system, they were overwhelmingly positive about it. I mean, one of them said it was a game changer for them. And also for family members, the same thing, because they said it had changed their lives because they didn't have to look after the person with hearing impairment as much as they did before. Communication was so much easier for them. So overwhelmingly, the experiences were good once they got the system. The barrier seems to be that they didn't know what to expect. And it is hard to convey that to people. So it's important for us to think of ways where we can make people understand the fantastic benefits you can get from these systems. And that's probably the greatest challenge. Deciding to get a Roger system is a major decision for people, and we should always remember that. But one of the things that seems to make the biggest difference and allows them to understand what will happen is to have a trial period with such a device. That made an enormous difference, both to the person with hearing loss, but also to the people they communicate with, so with their family members as well. So a trial that includes both is essential, I think, for having them to understand how to get the most from such a system and to have them think about the cost benefit of obtaining a Roger system. Some HCPs talked about including a trial, others didn't, but it's something you might want to consider. What really struck us in the research when we asked adults with hearing loss and their family members about the benefits of a Roger system was how broad-ranging they were. They talk initially about the sound quality, but then go on to talk about things like, my quality of life improved, I was less tired at the end of the day, I was more confident when I went and did things. This applied to both the people with hearing loss and to their family members. So the benefits were felt quite broadly, and the kind of benefits they talked about were really important in their lives. It was wonderful to hear what they had to say. In our research, we found some key factors that influenced success with a system like the Roger system. The first of those was giving users, and that's adults with hearing loss and their family members, enough information to be able to make a decision about the device and also to use it well over time. So a trial is part of that as well, okay? That will help them to understand. And another key factor was giving clinicians the support they need to be able to help adults with hearing loss and their families use the devices. And finally, to include significant others, to include family every step of the way. They are really important in this process, and they will help guarantee the best possible outcome with a system like Roger. One of the things that really struck me with this research is how much untapped potential there is for the use of systems like Roger. It seems to me that people aren't finding out about it in a really systematic way. Some adults with hearing loss talked about finding out from a brochure in a waiting room, but it wasn't introduced to them by their hearing care professional. And if more people were made aware of it, if it was suggested to every client, it's an option for everyone who has difficulty hearing in noise and difficulty hearing at a distance. Then leave it up to them and their families to have a go and see if it works for them. I think we could just do so much more in promoting this.